It's on?
Hey, Ludybros fans, welcome back to another quick video. Lil Bro and Big Bro got into it. We come into blows. We're trying to reach through the force and snatch each other's throats out. We having a debate here. Is Darth Maul a Sith Lord? Lil Bro, I'm telling you now, he's not. And the reason why he's not is because Darth Plagueis was still around. Don't make me educate you any further on the matter. He is not a Sith Lord the way that you're making him out to be.
He is a Sith Lord. You want to know why? Because they call him Darth Maul.
They're calling him that based on their own. They're calling him that based on their own.
Let me finish. You had your chance to speak. It is my turn.
Based on their own foolishness, they're calling him that.
All right, you're gonna sit there and listen to this. You may want to go back to your Darth Plagueis book and at your expanded universe knowledge. But guess what? In the movies, in the TV shows, he's not even mentioned. Therefore, Darth Maul is a Sith Lord. He was trained by Darth Sidious. He calls him his apprentice. The rule of two.
He was his apprentice. He was.
Exactly.
Vader had secret apprentices too. Vader had secret apprentices too. Vader had secret apprentices too. So what you're saying is not incorrect.
They weren't Sith Lords though.
Same applies with Darth Maul. Darth Plagueis is still alive. Okay, folks. Hey, just to educate all of you guys, Darth Plagueis, the master of Darth Sidious, is still alive during the events of Episode 1. So during the time that Darth Maul is out fighting Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Sidious is still the apprentice. He's not the true Dark Lord of the Sith at that time. Now, with that being said, the rule of two states what? Tell me what the rule of two states.
There can only be a master and an apprentice.
Now the master is Darth Plagueis, the apprentice is Darth Sidious, and Darth Maul is simply a tool of the dark side of the Force. A powerful tool, but a tool nonetheless. And he was cast aside when he was defeated by that Padawan. When he was defeated by that Padawan Kenobi, he was cast aside.
That's why Obi-Wan Kenobi defeated two Sith Lords, Darth Maul and Darth Vader. Listen, let me finish. You can't just interject. Just interject. Let me get my points out.
You can say whatever you want, but that doesn't make it right. You can say anything that you please, but that doesn't make it correct.
If I spew the facts out, it makes it right.
They're not the facts. You're twisting them just like a Jedi would. Twisting them to your point of view.
Facts.
You're twisting them to your
point of view. Is not a fact.
You're twisting them to your point of view. You're twisting those facts to your point of view. That's what you're doing.
Whatever, man.
Your point of view, just like a Jedi.
What a typical
just like a Jedi.
You want to twist and turn everything I say, try and turn it against me, but it's not gonna work. I'm not Anakin. I'm not gonna be seduced by some Sith legend. The fact of the matter is, Darth Maul is a Sith Lord. He's. I mean, how can you say he's not?
According to you, Asajj Ventress is a Sith Lord too.
I never said that.
Based on your logic, anybody who can use the dark side of the Force is a Sith Lord. Based on your logic.
The reason he is a Sith Lord is because his name is Darth Maul. No one just calls him Maul. I mean, he becomes that later on in the show, but everyone knows him as Darth Maul. They don't call They don't call Ventress. They don't call Ventress Darth Ventress. They don't call Savage Opress Darth Savage Opress. Okay? Count Dooku was a Darth. Darth Vader was a Darth.
They don't even call Count Dooku Darth Tyrannus.
Well, because they don't know.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
You just said my point. You just said
they do find it out. They do find it out. They do find it out. They do find it out.
At the end of episode one, Mace Windu and Yoda are standing there talking, and they're saying, "Well, which one did we kill? We don't know. The Jedi are in the dark. They're in the dark the whole time, and that's part of Sidious's plan.
They find out in season 6.
Bro, that's part of Darth Sidious's plan is to keep them in the dark. That's why everything works out. They don't know if they killed the apprentice. They don't know if they killed the master. Shoot, at that point, they hadn't even seen a dark side Force user in 1,000 years.
Okay, but then episode 2 comes around, all right, and then they think that Count Dooku is the Sith Lord and that his underlings are his apprentices. But then later in season 6, they find out that Count Dooku is the apprentice.
Right.
That he's Darth Tyrannus.
Okay, that's fine. What I'm saying is you can have information come out after the fact.
And the Jedi called Darth Maul Sith Lord too in Phantom Menace.
You can have information come out after the fact that changes what you used to think. When episode 1 came out, we all thought Darth Maul was the apprentice. We all did. But then the truth comes out of the matter, he wasn't. Darth Plagueis was still around. And according to the rule of 2, you can only have one master and one apprentice. Right?
Yeah, but that rule's been broken. It's already been proved.
It's not proven. They're not true. They're not true. You can have the title. You can have the title all you want, but that doesn't make you true. It doesn't make you true. The rule of 2 still was standing. Shoot, Darth Bane's in season 6 of Clone Wars. Darth Bane is in season 6. He shows up when Yoda's out there, and there's those 3 Sith spirits. Darth Bane's one of them.
First of all, there's only one Sith spirit. And how does Darth Bane have to do with any of this?
Darth Bane's the one who invented the rule of 2, but I guess you didn't know that,
true.
did you?
I did know that, actually.
Well, apparently you didn't, because you asked me how he fits into it.
No. Well, he may have invented it. But he may have invented it, but that doesn't mean it has anything to do with this discussion.
It has everything to do with this
discussion. Our discussion is Darth Maul Sith Lord, yes or no?
Okay. It has everything to do with this discussion. Let me walk you through it. Let Big Bro walk you through this.
I don't need to walk you through this
discussion.
I've lived
according to the
this.
rule of 2, which you already quoted a couple minutes ago, there can only be 2: a master to embody the power and an apprentice to crave it. The master was still around in Darth Plagueis. Sidious took Maul as a child and raised him to be a tool of the dark side, his tool. But Darth Maul was never going to be his apprentice that stood by his side to take over the galaxy. That was never his job. He served his job. It wasn't. In the novelization of Revenge of the Sith, it says it there that he was never going to be the one to take it over. Same thing with Darth Tyrannus. Same thing with Darth Tyrannus. He was never truly going to take that place. Sidious had his eye on Anakin Skywalker from the end of Episode 1.
I know. Well, then what you said about Darth Maul not taking the place goes out the window then, because he dies.
Darth Maul died? Okay.
Well, not dies, but he gets defeated and cut up, and he's just suspected he's dead by his master. So therefore, that other argument goes out the window. Count Dooku, yes, because hold up. Count Dooku, yes, because Count Dooku's basically an old man. He's almost as old as Sidious, really, at that point. So it's not like he's going to be taking over. I mean, shoot. I mean, if they died of old age, they'd probably die at the same time. But yeah. So I disagree, because I feel like if Darth Maul prevails over Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon, I think goes forward, because really he's almost like his master, just a few steps behind him.
Darth Maul is nowhere near close to his master. When it comes
In what way?
When it comes to force ability, just simple ability.
I didn't say force ability. I meant as planning, as plotting.
You think that Darth Maul, his plotting ability is on the same level as Darth Sidious?
Yes. How else was he formed his own crime syndicate, underworld crime syndicate?
I'll give you this. Forming the crime syndicate is a good way of showing how he's able to plot and connive. However, let's look at how he did it. He did it through going out with his force ability, and he had Savage Opress with him at the time, his brother, and they basically strong-armed all those people into serving them. That doesn't take a lot of conniving to do anything. But by being the freaking politician, that doesn't take strong-arming anybody. That's plotting and planning a year's worth of it.
Oh, okay. So, whatever.
Dude, look it. It's chess to checkers. Darth Sidious' ability is much higher than Darth Maul's when it comes to that aspect of it.
You know what?
When it comes to that aspect of being able to make a plan.
Fans to decide. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna leave it to the fans. Leave a comment down below. Let me know who is Darth Maul Sith Lord or not, because now we're just bouncing off all around the corners.
Well, there is bouncing all around the corners.
We are bouncing around the corners.
As long as you have the right information of what you're talking about.
Your information isn't exactly correct.
Why?
Well, is that book considered canon that you want to talk about?
The Darth Plagueis book, he's still considered the master. Darth Sidious's master is Darth Plagueis. Disney has not come out and said that he's not.
All right, I'll give you that. Okay. Answer the question.
I did answer the question. Disney has not come out and said that he is not his master.
I didn't say if he's his master. I said it's the book canon.
Okay, so what this comes down to is this. Is Darth Plagueis alive during the events of Episode 1? That's it. He can be called Darth Maul all you want to call him, and the Jedi can call him Darth Maul because they had no idea of any other Darths around. So of course, he's gonna be called Darth Maul. That's fine. When Episode 1 came out, we all called him Darth Maul because that's the name that we were given by Disney. Okay. Now fast forward, the novelization, Darth Plagueis, comes out. It's revealed to us that Darth Plagueis was alive during the events of Episode 1. If Darth Plagueis is still alive during the events of Episode 1, then Darth Maul is not a true Lord of the Sith.
I'm gonna leave it to the fans.
That's what it comes down to. That's the simple thing that it comes down to. If Darth Plagueis is alive, then he's still.
I'm gonna trust our fans. I'm gonna trust our fans to know the true meaning of the dark side of the Force.
Don't be upset. I'm
not upset.
You are, because you ain't even looking at me.
I don't need to look at you. You're not answering my questions. You're dipping and dodging.
I answered all your questions. I answered them. What question? What do you want me to tell you?
I said, is the book canon? Yes or no? You didn't even want to answer me.
Well, let's check. I'm not gonna get up from the camera right now, but I'll go get a book and we'll look at the timeline.
All right.
Will that appease
you? Like I said, Ludybros fans, leave a comment down below. Let us know who you think is Darth Maul Sith Lord or isn't he? That's the question we need to answer right now.
Well, and then the other question is this: how many of you guys know about Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Bro, this is not about Darth Plagueis. See, you tried to spin the story like a Sith.
I'm not spinning it. I just want to know. I just want to know.
You started this video.
The fan base is not. Look, it's tied together. They're tied together. Darth Maul and Darth Plagueis are tied together. If Plagueis is alive during the events of Episode 1, which was canon.
I don't want what was. I want what is.
Okay, that's fine. If Darth Plagueis is alive, let's go ahead and email Disney. Get Disney on the line and let's ask him
if Darth Plagueis is alive.
Let's ask him if Darth Plagueis is alive during the events of Episode 1.
You know Disney want to talk to us. Why would you ask them?
Yeah, they don't want to talk to us because we're gonna put them on blast. All the stuff they've been coming out with. All right, little bro.
All right.
Well, hey, yeah, hit us up in the comments below, people. Let us know.
Right.
Don't have a heart attack over there.
I ain't have no heart attack. Don't be caught lacking in the streets, y'all.